Hey guys, I'm here to get into the Human Condition Trilogy, which directed by Masaki Kobayashi, released in the years ranged 1959 to 1961. And the first part is No Greater Love, and this is simply a mesmerizing depiction from start to finish as character gradually in face of intense morality, and there's just a perfect extent of humanism at display here as Masaki Kobayashi just reveals himself as a very forward-thinking kind of genius in ways that it seems like it's foreshadowing a lot of elements in Stanley Kubrick and Martin Scorsese's filmographies. And this alone, just in its Kobayashi, is just one of the greatest directors of all time. And I'm really stunned by the amount of masterworks in this filmography, and this just holds up as just one of the best parts of this entire trilogy. And it just explores um, just a really mesmerizing way around facing the characters facing dilemma. Very humanistic sort of perspective as characters are just facing a lot of uncertainty and kind of just like often challenged by having such a deeply humanistic sort of perspective. And it's all told with just mesmerizing cinematography. It's something of a soul crushing kind of epic, and all this just really holds up, and all the characters are just really memorable in display. And then the second part is Road to Eternity, and I feel like this kind of just almost like evolving a lot of David Lean's perspective in the original River Quiet, and kind of just simply foreshadowing Stanley Kubrick's tone in Full Metal Jacket. This whole project reminds me plenty of the first half of Full Metal Jacket, as if it were fleshed out into a full film, and a lot of it's just wonderfully explores like just sort of losing one's humanity, like exploring a lot of brutality in these moments, and it's just simply a mesmerizing sort of film from start to finish. As um, all these scenes just yeah are just wonderfully paced, it's wonderfully made, and all this just certainly needs more viewings to be further acquired to. Um, it's just one of my ultimate favorites. And then the third part is A Soldier's Prayer. And this is my favorite part of the trilogy. It just depicts dark shades of humanity feeling trapped, and almost like all that desire to provide good for humanity ends up corrupting one's personality and feeling completely trapped. And it's just a fascinating character study with all kinds of devastating moments around it. As um, Masaki Kobayashi's directing and screenplay, it really just feels like it's foreshadowing so many elements against Stanley Kubrick, and I'm just really stunned by this whole trilogy. It's one of those films that just kind of sticks in for life with its slow burner way, and just kind of exploring characters who are completely separated from their truest and most desired potential. There's just all kinds of philosophical, psychological breakdowns going on here. Kind of just a rich extent of separation from one's passion, and it's incredibly dramatic how it's all explored. This is just one of my all-time favorite films, and how it just kind of evolves this whole story. It's really just kind of at the almost ultimately the climax of everything about it. It's all been kind of building up. It feels like the first part's more of a drama, second half's more like a concentration camp. And this is just more like a tragedy. This is all just mesmerizing from start to finish.